HOA fined me for my outdoor cat house, so I built a mansion for strays with a security guard. The sun beat down on Maplewood's pristine lawns, but the air crackled with something fiercer than summer heat. My name's Ethan, and I'd never been one for fights until the HOA decided my small cat shelter, a wooden box for stray cats in my backyard, was an eyesore. A $200 fine landed in my mailbox, signed by Karen Mitchell, the HOA's iron-fisted president. That wasn't just a box. It was a haven for the scrawny tabbies and calicos abandoned in our alleys. I'd watched them shiver through winters, and I'd sworn they'd never go hungry again. The fine wasn't about rules, it was about control. So I didn't pay it. I built bigger. I poured my savings into the Stray Cat Manziona 3-story structure with painted murals, climbing ramps, and heated beds for a dozen cats. Local kids helped, splashing bright reds and blues across the wood, turning it into a beacon of defiance. I even hired Reggie, a retired security guard, to watch over it, his fedora tilted as he sat by the gate, sipping coffee. The neighborhood buzzed, some cheering, others whispering. I didn't care. Those cats had no one else. Then came the showdown. Karen stormed into my yard that morning, her heels sinking into the grass, clipboard in hand, her voice slicing through the air. This monstrosity violates every code. Tear it down or face court, she barked. I stood my ground, arms crossed, the cats weaving through my legs like allies. These animals have more right to this space than your rules do, I said, my voice steady but burning. Neighbors gathered, phones out, filming the clash. Among them was Clara, the quiet librarian who'd always waved but never spoken much. She stepped forward, nervous, her glasses fogging. I reported you, Karen, she said softly. You've been fining anyone who doesn't fit your perfect vision. Single moms, retirees, now Ethan. It's too much. The crowd murmured, shocked. Clara, the wallflower, had flipped the script. Karen's face twisted, her authority crumbling. You're all ungrateful, she snapped, but her voice wavered. Reggie chuckled from his chair, muttering, told you she'd crack. I seized the moment. This isn't just about cats, I said, loud enough for the cameras. It's about who gets to belong here. These strays? They're family. What about you, Karen? Who's your family? Her eyes darted, and for a second, I saw something: loneliness, maybe shame, but she doubled down. You'll regret this, she hissed, storming off. The crowd dispersed, some clapping, others silent. I thought I'd won. I thought it was over. It wasn't. That night I woke to sirens. Orange light danced on my walls. The mansion was ablaze. I ran outside, barefoot, screaming as flames swallowed the murals. Reggie was already there, coughing, dragging a hose. I saw someone running, he rasped. Couldn't catch him. The cats scattered, yowling into the dark. By dawn, the dark. By morning, nothing remained but charred wood and ash. The police called it arson but had no leads. Karen was conveniently out of town. I sat in the rubble, a gray kitten trembling in my lap, the only survivor I'd found. Clara came by, tears in her eyes, offering a blanket. I couldn't stop this. I didn't know it'd get this far, she whispered. Reggie handed me a singed photo he'd salvaged a kid's drawing of a cat with a crown, labeled Hope. My throat tightened. I'd built a palace for these creatures, thinking I could protect them, but all I'd done was paint a target. The neighborhood changed after that. Some neighbors left, ashamed. Others started feeding strays in their own yards, a quiet revolt. Clara organized a fundraiser, raising $10,000 to rebuild. But I couldn't. Not yet. The scars were too deep. Karen resigned from the HOA, but no one knew if it was guilt or just escape. I keep the photo of Hope on my fridge, a reminder of what I fought for and what I lost. Was it worth the cost? I wanted to save those cats, but maybe my defiance burned too hot, too bright. I don't know who lit the match, but I know the kind of hate that fuels a fire like that. Maybe it's in all of us, waiting for a spark. What do you think? Who's really to blame when good intentions turn to ashes?